All right, we're live for our first webinar. Very exciting. I don't know, it doesn't look like there's anybody here yet, so we'll kind of hang out and see for just a sec and see if some people show. What do you think, Sierra? Maybe like a minute or two?
Yeah, a couple minutes at least.
Okay, sounds good. Click on that so it stays on that blue thing. Cool. Hopefully we get someone. At the very least, it'll be recorded too for people to see later. I sent that to Mary because she sent me a message saying she was too buried this week to come, but she appreciated the invite. So I sent her a link and said, you can watch it later if you want, whenever you have free time. So hopefully she will. All right. It's hard to wait. Well, I guess we'll get going. Welcome to anybody who shows up or who watches this from, the future after it's been saved on YouTube. It will be available immediately after the broadcast and can be watched at any point after that. I'll leave it up probably forever. And then as you see at the top of the slides, it says ask a question, and then it has a link. And for that link, you have to type it in. I wasn't able to make it a live link on the broadcast. I also, though, placed it as text in the description for the YouTube video. So at any time during the broadcast, if you have a question, you can go to that link and type it in, and then Sierra and I will be answering all of those questions that we get. And yeah, I'm just really excited. We've got a webinar series we're going to be doing. It's just early summer, I guess most of summer, set of webinars. And here we can go through each one individually. So here's what we have planned. Our next one is June 3rd at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I believe this one is on a Saturday. And for this one, we're going to talk and go in depth more about why you should invest in upgrading your business technology, why that might be a good idea for a business. And then June 19th at 10 o'clock, we are going to talk about the cloud and what recommended cloud-based services are out there that we've used and that we think are a good idea for small businesses in particular to save money and have more convenience for yourself and your employees too, and save time. And then on July 18th at noon, so I'm varying the days of the week and the start times to try to allow more people to be able to come and also to get a sense for what times of day are good and what times of day are not good. So for this one, we're going to talk about web marketing strategy and accountability. So this one is going to be especially useful for anybody who is struggling with getting started on that. They know they need to do it, but they just keep not doing it. We're going to talk about ways to get started that are pretty simple and how to hold yourself to it to make sure that you actually are going to do it and follow through with your strategy that you've come up with too. And then on July 28th at 11 a.m., we're going to talk about a particular tool, Asana, which is a task management and project management tool that we both use. Sierra and I both use it, and I use it extensively at work and at home to organize and focus on what I need to do. We're all overwhelmed, and Asana really helps manage overwhelm. So definitely want to talk about that one specifically. And then in the future, after this, we'll probably have a more set schedule for our webinars so that it's easier to know when they might be. But we'll always keep them up to date on our events page and announce them on social media and all that good stuff too. All right. So now I want to talk about a bit of what we offer through Technology Angel, how we might be able to help your business. So one of the main things that we've done a lot of already through the business is helping upgrade business technology, and through our work previously before we started this company. So we can help, and here's a list of some of the different things that we have done already and that we could do for you. We have researched potential vendors and products, so you come to us with a problem and we talk about solutions, potential solutions with you, and then we do research and find the best company or the best product to fit your needs. Then once we've done so, we would negotiate, and typically we would choose maybe 2 to 3 vendors that we feel are the best fit, and then we would negotiate prices amongst those vendors for you to try to get you the lowest price possible for the best product for your needs. And then after the decision has been made on a specific product or vendor, then we would help you create a transition plan. So a way to get from, okay, yes, we want to do this, to completely implemented. A big part of that is training materials and training your employees. So then after we create the plan, we would then carry out the plan, training your employees and ensuring you have all the documentation that you might need about this new tool, and also making sure that we have a good plan for when each piece will be transitioned from one product to another, so that there isn't a bunch of lost time and a bunch of wasted time and extra work that needs to happen. That way, when you have a technology change, your employees are happy about it instead of unhappy about it, and you are as well. And then we would assist with any setup and configuration, specific things that are needed depending on what kind of product you are switching over to. And then in addition, we are always on call for emergencies or regular maintenance tasks. So you can keep us on call for your business and just give us a quick ring anytime. You can have specific maintenance tasks that you tell us you want us to do on a certain schedule, once a month, once a week, something like that. And then, of course, emergencies, we're always here. Also, in addition to helping with immediate needs and transitioning from one product to another, we can also help you figure out where you need to make transitions and work more strategically. So if you have something you're struggling with, you need help to find a better way to do something that your company's trying to do that's taking too much time, we can help you with that. We can do research and evaluate the tools and services that you have, figure out what's working, what isn't, and then help you solve those problems and get to a better place for your business and for your employees. And that is something I think that has tremendous value. No matter what kind of business you're in, there's probably opportunities to increase productivity, improve the workflow for you and your employees. Yeah. There's a lot of amazing technology out there, and we'd love to help you discover it. So I got this question a lot. What our typical client is, who we are looking to help. So obviously, small business owners typically, though I wouldn't say that we wouldn't help a larger business. I just feel like they might not need us. So typically between 1 and 15 employees. They don't have any in-house IT support already, and they are in need of upgrades to their technology most of the time. That's not a requirement, but it seems to be common amongst our clients. Yeah, so we're at the point where people can ask us questions. So I'm going to take a peek here and see if we've gotten any. I don't see any questions. Let's see. I don't see any viewers either. So do you have any questions, Sierra, or anything you think people might ask that you could answer?
Yeah, we support both Mac and PC.
Right. Yes, good point. Yes, both Mac and PC, phones, printers, networking equipment, and those kinds of things. So for example, we can help you transition from an older phone system to a newer phone system that is cloud-based and doesn't rely on quite as much equipment in-house and no long-distance charges. That's one, definitely. And then helping with getting services that you can use more, that have more mobility to them. So, versus having like a shared folder on the computers in the office that everybody puts their different documents in to share, and then it becomes a huge mess. We can help you get something that's a little more mobile, that they could use their phones to access the documents, that they can share them in a more organized way, that kind of thing, and clean it up more easily and not have, all these issues with permissions and different things that you'll see when you're using an older shared folder that's just like on the network in the office, and also with, connecting email and documents all together into one, similar to like Google Apps is a great one for that, where you can use everything can be Google, kind of. Yeah, that's a good one, Sierra. Do you think of anything else?
Um,
It's too bad we don't have any questions. Let me see if I have any. No, still no questions. Okay. Well, that's all right. We can go to the thank you page. So thank you for watching our webinar. And if you have a need for our services, you can visit us to learn more at technologyangel.net. And then you can also call us directly. We've got both of our phone numbers there. You can call either one of us to get in touch, to get started with us. And also, I wanted to mention our rates just so that people who are tuning in and wondering that will know, because we're not keeping it a secret. It's right on our website too, but typically for most work we charge $40 an hour, and that's for assisting with a problem, troubleshooting, that kind of thing. And then we do have a slightly lower rate for training type of things, so it's $35 an hour for training, and that's really just because it's it's a little bit easier. We're really just kind of answering questions and maybe watching someone do something, so we thought that it made sense to have a slightly lower rate for that. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it answered some questions for you. And then let me go back to the webinars planned so we can show off those again. So the next one is June 3rd on a Saturday. So I hope that some people will be able to join us for that. It should be a good one. Sierra and I are both working on material for that one as well. All right. Well, I guess we're all good, Sierra. I guess I'll just kind of stop our broadcast now. Sound good?
yes.
All right. Oh, here, I'll stop screen sharing. That way we can both kind of wave at everybody. So this is Sierra. Hi.
Hello.
And I'm Carly. Hi. So thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time, June 3rd. Bye.